Looking at my roller, girl, I see it's almost time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I hope you're getting ready, girl, and don't forget the wine. Yeah. How long is it gonna take? Tonight is just for you and I, and it's gonna be so fly.
Yes, good morning, top of the morning. It is time, man. It is time. Hopefully, when your grand rise, and your eyes and your ears are awoken, you pay attention to this sauce, man. Man, oh man, where do I start? Well, I'll tell you where I start at. Uh, we're just gonna hold on. Let this load, man. Let this load. Canelo Alvarez, Team Canelo, Eddie Reynoso, Oscar Valdez, that whole team over there, they flexed and showed you why they run this corrupt boxing game, why they are such major, powerful forces, dirty forces in a dirty game. And let's get to it. Let's share a little bit of the screen. I'm gonna go in. It's only right, man. I am one of the chosen, man. I have no other choice. Yes, let's get right to it. I want to check my levels. Make sure everybody hears me. That picture right there just about subscribes it. But I want to make sure everybody hears me. Yes, okay. Levels sound good. Levels definitely sound good. But yeah, let's get to some speaking points. And then I will give brothers and sisters an opportunity to weigh in, say what they want to say. But like I said, this is the Source Talk. You're rocking out yours truly, Showtime Shy Sizzle, man. We're gonna leave that one up there. That's so goofy. Now, man, I'm gonna talk about the young boy. He took a humbling L2 last night. I'll get to that too in a second. But Eddie Reynoso got out coach last night. Shout out to Buddy McGirt. Doesn't get a lot of fanfare, but he's a hell of a coach, man. Nice game plan. Overall, though, like I was saying, boxing is so dirty. Man, I got so much to speak on this, man. I don't know where to start off. Disappointed in Andre Ward. Well, I guess that's why he was home. He had to do it from the confines of his home. Timothy Bradley was, typical Timothy. Yeah, they was talking over. I'm gonna give you. I got so many points to just touch today, but I'm gonna give you this one right here. It's like I was discussing with my business partner last night. You can't fight a fighter in his home and win unless you stop him and knock him out, or he quits, he gets injured. Because the deck is already stacked against you fighting him in his backyard, right? But I'm gonna say this, man. It was just like they I guess the ref, he didn't get the memo. So he felt like because he's reffing the fight, so he sees what was going on. He must have didn't get the memo. They didn't, throw him a sign or let him know that don't worry, the decision, he's getting a decision. Yeah, he clearly took a point off of the fighter without even warning him, right? Meanwhile, I know for two confirmed. He gave Oscar Valdez two confirmed warnings for the same infraction, maybe even three, but it's two confirmed, right? Right there, took a point off, right? That's 1 point. Then you have these commentators, man. Like this dude, you can look at the pictures, man. Oscar Valdez, he was getting pancaked, slapped up, man. He was getting touched. And his face, his mouth, his eye, everything was showing it, right? But you was having these commentators, right? These commentators, because that was what it was about, man. The dude tested dirty, twice AB sample. He was still allowed to fight. But see, one thing about the universe and the Alpha Omega, the creator, he doesn't like ugly. So he had this guy, the Brazilian, that's why I call him the Brazilian Black, go in there and put on a great performance and beat this dude up, man, in front of millions of people's eyes, in front of a packed house out there. And Oscar Valdez looks the part today, right? But like I said, at the end of the day, wicked people control boxing. It is what it is, man. Wicked people control it. And they showed you that last night. They always controlled it. They used to hide it a lot, but no more. It's no more being hidden. They're so blatant with it. But man, it was sad, man, because that's why I grew up loving the sport of boxing. Because here you had boxing where fighting, actual, man to man, mano a mano. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter how you was brought up. It doesn't matter if you were poor, rich, wealthy, affluent. You had the opportunity to get into that ring and fight for what you believe is yours. Fight to become a champion. Fight to better yourself. And you seen that man do that last night. And the scores 117, 110, 115, 110. It was just sad, man. Overall sad. But the good thing about it was the world. A lot of people are not dumb, deaf, and blind no more. I made a post in one of these boxing groups, and I've been doing this for a long, long time. I'm starting to see people wake up. When I used to do it before, I faced very, very hard skepticism and rejection. But now I'm starting to see people are waking up. And this is a boxing thing across the board. Because this, like I said, man, the people that run it are wicked. It is what it is. It is what it is. And in order to obtain, like, see, Canelo has power. That's why I've been telling y'all, this is another point I want to just come off and say. Caleb Plant has no chance of beating him, right? The only chance he has to knock him out. They showed you that. Because here it is a guy that's going to possibly do the same thing Caleb Plant is going to do. Outbox Canelo. Tag him up. Make him look bad. Not let him get off clean on him. Have him looking bruised and beat up. You're not getting a decision. I'm going to tell you why. For two reasons. The devil that you sold your soul to, Caleb Plant, is a lesser devil than the ones that Canelo runs with. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Hopefully you caught that sauce, man. And you see the title of this team, Canelo shows why they run boxing. And that's for all these fighters that think they're gonna fight Canelo and beat Canelo. Yeah, you might can, but you're gonna have to knock him out. You're not gonna beat him in a boxing match. You're gonna have to knock him out, man. Listen, it's been like that his whole career. See, I'll speak on it now. It's been like that his whole career. The American Dream from Cuba outboxed him and lost. They didn't give him the decision. Floyd Mayweather, they couldn't, because Floyd Mayweather took him to school. And Floyd Mayweather is a smart, calculated man. He did it at the right time. He did it when he still was the ace high, so to say. He did it when, like he said, like I gotta just keep bringing this up for y'all. He did it when his devils were stronger, when his devils had more power. Yeah, man, catch this sauce. Catch this sauce this morning, man. See, I'm taking my time. I'm just flowing. For those of y'all still sleep underneath a rock, when y'all play this back, indulge on it, man. Pay attention to it, man. But yeah, Caleb. Back to Caleb Plant, man. He doesn't have a chance, man. If he got to get the knockout, man, he got to get the knockout. Cause I'm gonna tell you why, man. Canelo Alvarez does stuff only he can. These other guys, they like I said, man, their devil that they sold to. He's weak. He's not strong. He's not. He's not. He's a weak devil. There's levels to the devilism. Hopefully y'all catching this sauce. There's levels, and he's the one of the weak devils. The devil that Canelo is in bed with and signed to is very powerful. But see, the righteous fear nobody but God. That's why see how I could just go in here and flow and talk. Like, man, they've been trying to cut my mic or they've been trying to silence me, discourage me. But no, what God has for you will always be for you, right? So I say that to say this, right? Caleb Plant is in trouble. He's gonna get paid and paid very well, but he's in trouble, man. The writing is on the wall, man. Oscar Valdez was basically giving a boxing lessons. And I'm going to go into that a little bit too. He called out the winner of Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson. They're not gonna let him do that to himself because these fighters, they're good fighters, but they have problems with athletic fighters. If you know how to actually do the sweet science, the art form of sticking and moving, hit and not be hit, you are always going to be a problem to Mexican fighters because that is not the Mexican style. They get frustrated. You see, he alluded to it in the post-fight interview he ran. No, he didn't run. You are a fighter. Cut the ring off. Get to him. He was tagging you, my guy. Tagging you. And I'm going to say and I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to do a whole bunch of videos on this probably today. Like I said, today I have time. I just got to, do laundry, wait for a couple people to do some stuff at the house. So I will be here. I will be here, man. But I wanted to get on this morning and just discuss this, man. Vent. This is venting, source talk right now. Um, man, man. But yeah, like I said, man, their devil is very much stronger, and it shows. Like these. I'm gonna put y'all on the game, right? I'm gonna put y'all on the game too, right here, man. This is Sauce Talk. You rocking out with yours truly, Shot Sizzle, Shot News, right? Canelo Alvarez is a free agent, but he's about to fight on Premier Boxing, the Zone. They are in works with that fight. It's gonna be a pay-per-view, probably Fox, a extravaganza. He pulled up to a top-ranked ESPN event and was the man of the hour. Yes, the man of the hour, man. Taking pictures with the CEO of the company, all front row. And you notice how he pulled up? That's why I try to tell you, man. A lot of these new superstar boxers, they are musicians, man. They got the wrong blueprint. Yeah, he didn't pull up fancy. He might have had on a watch. That watch might have been $100,000 watch, man. I didn't really clock it too hard to look at it, but that's all he had on. He didn't have on all the trunks jewelry. See, a lot of these fighters, right? Most of these fighters, all of them, they have what you call in the music industry the fake it till you make it look, the starter kit. They come like all of them have it now. They have the diamonds, the bling bling, all the flashy shit to catch your eye. Canelo came in there He just had a watch on, and he was the center of attention. He didn't have a large entourage walking with him. He didn't have all his yes men, flunky homeboys, wave riding. Now he came in like what he is, like what I call him, Thanos, the boss dog Mega. And it is what it is, man. But like I said, man, Caleb Plant doesn't have a chance. A chance. He has to learn something significant. So this is the call I've been waiting for. Let me mute the mic. Good morning, my good brother.
Yo, Shalom, what up?
What's going on? He'll be here after 12. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. I had to handle a little business. Yes, business. But what was? Oh yeah, I was saying that he doesn't really have a chance, man. He has to get the knockout. But their whole team, man, because they had the heavyweight in there, Frank Sanchez, the Cuban Missile. Man, Eddie Reynoso got out coached last night, man. Shout out to Buddy McGirt, man. Buddy McGirt, man, doesn't get enough props, man. He doesn't get enough props, man. Man, he's a great coach, man. Once again, he outcoached one of these high end guys. That's what I call him, man. High end. But yeah, he shut down the top rank event, man. The top rank event. Let's get back to the commentating. Timothy Bradley did what he normally does. I was surprised with Andre Ward though. Andre Ward, they was like it was a point in the fight where Oscar Valdez was throwing 1-2 punches at a time, right? He would throw his 1 or 2 punches, some of them would be caught on the arms, etc., etc. Yo, these guys would just start talking and talking. The Brazilian gold medalist was coming back with what he was doing all night. 2 pieces, 8 shots, 6 shots in a row. These guys were still talking about what Valdez did or attempted to do, man. It's sad, man. Like that's why I said, man, we have to. Well, like we said, people are starting to do it. They're waking up. You got to boycott Sal's and do like I do, man. They're gonna block your shit. They're gonna act. They're gonna try to deny your views. But you gotta, you know, start your own shit up, man. Commentate these fights on your own on mute and just be the voice of the people, the true voice, not one of these voices that is for sale, that's going to get watered down and compromised, because that's what you see goes on, man. That's why I said, man, SOG, man, soldier of God, man. I was surprised at you, man. Surprised, man. I didn't, yo, man. Damn, Andre. And you came up through the ranks, brother. You had that done to you, man. When you fought Sergey Kovalov, they disrespected you. They disrespected you as far as with the calling of a fight. Oh, here we on. I slept in today. This is called sleeping in from you staying in the bed till almost around 8 o'clock. You know? But man, oh man. That's a good feeling, man. 350. It's a nice low price, man. Gotta jump on that. You know, that has to get done today. But yeah, now I want to switch up. We're gonna talk about the young boy, Gabe Flores, G Squad Nation, man. He got an old fashioned one, and like I said, I was on the phone with my business partners. We was talking, and man, that's why I know, man. This is for me, and I'm gonna be here for a long time, and we are just getting started. Cause I said, man, watching the fight after the third round, I said he doesn't have it tonight. And as the fight was going on and on, I was saying sometimes when the guy is young guy, man, 21 years old, you have to save your fighter from themselves. He's not gonna. He's a fighter at heart. He doesn't want to stop the fight. But I said, man, this is reminding me of Fernando Vargas. They're letting him take a beating, and when you are brought up to be so great and like this big machismo, and you get beat up like that, cause that's what it was. He got beat up last night, man. Lopez beat him up, man. It bruises your ego, man. And you seen it after the fight, man. He was like just praying for that young hitter, man. You know, it's a loss, man. You could bounce back. Everybody takes a loss in life. Hold on, Nasaya. Can you give me a Gatorade? Yeah. All this talking. Sorry about that, man. All this talking, man. Mouth, throat is dry. I need to rehydrate. Get a Gatorade on my system real quick. But yeah, he could definitely bounce back. Thank you so much. He could definitely bounce back. Oh, that's good. Damn good. Damn good. Good. But yes, he could definitely bounce back. Man. He's young. He's skilled enough. But like I said, after the third round, man, you seen it, man. I'm like, damn. And then as it went on, right? As it went on, it just got worse. And you gotta be mindful of this, right? They fought outdoors, old school style. It was 90 degrees when they was fighting. It might even been hotter, but it was 90 degrees. They're in the desert. If you don't train in that atmosphere, because you see his pops alluded to that, man, that he was exhausted. His son was exhausted. See, if you're not fighting, right, in that type of in that type of weather, right, you're not going to know how to breathe. Shout out to Uncle Platt, man. We talked about this on Instagram when I referenced like the Texas high school football players. I was like, when you train in certain heat and atmospheres, you have to know how to breathe, man. You see what he said. He said his son was exhausted. Yeah, he was exhausted, man. You have to know how to breathe, man. Yeah, he was exhausted, man. He was taking a beating, man. His legs wasn't under him. He couldn't get off properly. He was relying on one shot, man. His legs wasn't under him. And unfortunately, he didn't get a chance to get that shot. And not to mention, not to mention, right? Um, Gabe Flores, right? Not to mention Gabe Flores just didn't have it, man. He didn't have it, man. And that's boxing. Some nights it's not gonna be your night, man. But what I was saying, right? Me and my business partner, we was discussing it, right? Yeah, he was screaming on the phone because I was like, "Yo, man, I know this shit, right?" I was like, I said it. I said, "Yo, the eighth round, right?" I said, "Yo, his father's gonna really have to get his mind right and really consider stopping this fight, man. You got to save your son. You know, he's young. He could fight another day, but you don't want him to keep taking a pounding like this because it's going to do something to him mentally. Being young and being so built up as like, you know, this guy, you know, and that's what happened, man. And we was talking about going out on your shield, right? So I said to him, I said, yo, listen, man. I said, a young guy, I'm not letting my young guy go out on the shield. I said, an old guy, yeah, he can go out on the shield. Because then after he goes out on the shield, I could look at him in the locker room, look at him afterwards and talk to him like, yo, champ, man, maybe it's time to hang it out. But a young kid like that, he could live to fight another day, man. There's no shame in that, man. You see, I'm gonna tell you, the shame came. His father tried to throw in the towel in the last 10 seconds. He should have stopped it a long time ago. But you know, he respected his son's wishes. Like, but sometimes you have to save your son. You are a father first. Save your son. And I want to touch on this, man. This is the source you're rocking out with your true Showtime Sizzle, right? Hottest in the game, purest underground heat. Timothy Bradley, man. You're a funny dude, right? Wasn't your father your trainer? Your father was your trainer, right? Desert Storm. You gonna talk? Yeah, that's why I said, man. You gotta watch these dudes, man, and really listen and pay attention, man. They be having some nerve, man. You know all that is, man. All that is they be having the nerve to critique and say this and that because I told you, they are put in position, they are paid. It's somebody else that wants to work with that kid. They don't want see him and his father. The money is staying in house. Like let's talk in house. People love talking the in house shit. So you want to know, this is a man that raised his son, been in his son's life his whole life. Amateurs that came up through the pros. See, once you turn pro, boxing is big business. Money is being, you know, spread out. If the father is the trainer and an outside entity, I'm gonna say an outside entity, cannot come on as their trainer or have their team as the second or whatever whoopty whoop, they are losing out. 10%, 10%, 10%, etc., right? You're rocking on with yours truly. The source, I'm giving y'all some nuggets. Pay attention, but hey, what do I know? So this dude had the nerve to say maybe it's time to move on. You're not getting no better. Brother, please, somebody should have said that about you when you was catching L's. When the one Chris Algieri beat had you on Wobble Street, brother. Had you on Wobble Street. You know, had you on straight wobble Street, man. You did the wobbly. Yo, come on, man. Did somebody say, yo, maybe it's time for you to change trainers, man? Your father's not getting it done. Nah. You changed trainers at the end. You got with the late Teddy Atlas. But your father was with you, took you to the mountaintop. Then you got with Teddy Atlas, man. Shout out to Rob, the reporter in the building. Pop a lot of smoke shit, Jane. But yes, man, this dude, you got some nerve, brother. I can't wait to see you. I will be seeing you shortly in the fighter meetings and all that. And I'm gonna tell you, man, you know me. I know, man. I'll give it up, man. I'm gonna say, you should be ashamed of yourself, the way you carry yourself. But yeah, man, just what's the name was I couldn't get over my guy SOG though, man. That wasn't like SOG, man. I still SOG knew he had to go out like that, man. Y'all seen it, man. Cause SOG wasn't even there, man. He did his Zoom stream y'all from the crib, man. He did it from his office in his beautiful home, man. Cause he knew he had to go out, man. So he was like, yeah, he wanted to stay face, man. That's not like SOG, man. Soldier guy. He calls it down the line, man. But damn, last night, man, he just wasn't. He was part of the he was part of the catch this sauce, man. Yeah, I think it was part of the plan, man. He was part of the how my man say, I'm gonna use one of my lines from my movie, man. He was part of the. My man said, yo, the jig is up, man. They rigged it. Yeah, he was part of the rig, man. Yeah, they rigged it, man. Cause yo, man, my man was Duke was toying with him, teeing off, slipping shots, looking away. Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Your man Sweet Hands, you ain't beating Canelo, brother. Yeah, you can go out there and put on a performance like that, bust Canelo up, have him looking crazy and loopy. If you don't knock him out, you ain't getting no decision, man. Cause I told you, man, your devil that you rock with is weak. He been weak. He been weak. See, Canelo's devil is much more powerful and stronger. But like I said, hopefully y'all catching that sauce. The sauce. See, I don't mind speaking on them because I'm not with none of them, right? I didn't sell my soul to no devils. See, when you sell your soul to a devil, because there's a lot of different devils, right? And some of y'all sold your soul to the wrong devil. And y'all sold your soul to the wrong devil, right? And the devils y'all sell your soul to are very, very. Some of them are just weak, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's why, like, when I get on some of these devils' heads, right? They be mad. They be upset, man, because they know they can't do nothing to me. Because at the end of the day, right? I'm not with them. See, when you are like, I'm a reference this dude right here, man. Adrian Broner, he sold his soul, man. It's sad. That's why they do him the way they do him. That's why the devils that he are controlled by, they do him how they do him. Then they mute his mic. They make him look crazy. He tries to go off. He tries to come back home and rebel, join the resistance. It's too late, bro. They own you. They own you, my guy. Hopefully, y'all catching this sauce. But yes, the devil that Canelo Alvarez signed to is one of the most powerful with the devils, right? With the devils, man. Because you see, he pulled up to that top rank event. You would have thought he was a top rank fighter. You would have thought he was with top rank. I don't think he's ever been signed to top rank, right? He's a golden boy, right? Was he ever with top rank? He never did no business with Bob Arum. Somebody look that up, man. Somebody look that up, man. I think he been golden boy. He was with Showtime, HBO, but I don't think he ever was signed to top rank, man. I think he been with Golden Boy his whole career, right? He was with Golden Boy his whole career, if I'm not mistaken. But man, you would have thought, man, he was with Bob, man. Bob, it was all buddy buddy, man. Because you know why? They have the same devil buddy. Old Bob is a powerful man in the game, man. You know, old Bob is a powerful man. That's why I said, like, you dudes, a lot of these dudes, the devil that they're signed to and the devil they're with, he's weak. Yeah, he's weak, yo. He's a weak dude. That's why I listen, man. I'm gonna tell you that the devils that are powerful, right? They don't hide. Hopefully y'all catching this sauce. They don't hide, man. They on Front Street. Son is like one of the weakest devils in the game. That's why he hides. He tries to manipulate. He does. Yeah, he uses. Check this sauce, man. See, I don't care. I can rock, man. I can talk how I want to talk. He uses trickery and sorcery. That's why you never see him. You never see him, right? Because he uses trickery and sorcery because he's weak. Like strong devils, they on the scene, man. You know what I'm saying? They like, I gotta reference Little Nicky. You ever watch the movie Little Nicky? They are on the scene. They want to be out there because they know they have a large following. It is what it is. Like some of us are free men. That's why we are able to flow and do the things we do and walk into the rooms we walk into and collaborate with the people we can collaborate with because it is what it is, man. Like I said, man, I always been telling you when I jump on here, this is God's flow. And they can never, ever, ever mute my mic, man. Because gotta pay attention. Some people will tell you they are sellouts. Anybody that tells you, right, there's a price on anything, get away from them. Get away from them. ASAP Rocky. Because if they say there's a price on anything, right, they letting you know they will sell their soul. Their soul is for sale. There's a price on anything. So somebody can offer them a price and they're going to sell it. Like yesterday, man, I made some sea moss, man. I perfected 3 nice jars with kiwi, peach, blackberries, and watermelon. Because it's time to get my daughter's immune system up to par. And I sold 2 of them. And the dude wanted the 3rd one. I was like, nah, man, I got to keep this one, It's not for sale. But now, had I been one of them dudes, everything is for sale, I would have let it go. I would have let it go and say, you know what, I'll make another one. Nah. Yeah, I could have made another one, but it might not have been like that batch. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all catching the sword. You're rocking out with yours truly, Shy Sizzle. I know God right there was testing me. Because I said, the dude ordered 2. Right? He ordered 2. Right? That was one of my tests. See, every day you are faced with a test. And like, that's what I believe. I'll do a video on this another day. But every day you are faced with a test in life to see the decision that you are going to make. Yeah, and I made that sea moss yesterday, right? 3 jars. 3 jars. 3 of the fruit punch. That's what I call the fruit punch. And when my man came to purchase this 2, because he ordered 2. He purchased his 2. He tasted it. And I already knew because I had tasted it. I'm like, damn, I did my thing with this one, right? Yeah, he wanted the 3rd jar. Now, if I was anything is for sale, thirsty, I'd have said, hey, man, take this. I said, nah, I need this. This got to boost my daughter's immune system and our immune system. And that's what it is, man. Matter of fact, that's what it is. Let me get that and show that real quick. Nasaya, my assistant, can you bring me the jar of sea moss?
What?
Bring me a jar of sea moss.
What color?
It's right there in the refrigerator, the fruit one. And bring a spoon. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up because I'm going to run to the laundry mat. I need a spoon. You talking something? Man.
I don't have any more spoons.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look in. I washed the dishes yesterday. You're not looking. Talking about, man, these kids nowadays, man. Yes, check the vibes right here. Look at this. I want y'all to check these vibes, man. Now, you see this sea moss? Man, see the sea moss? This is the fruit blend one that I made. Mm. I went up, man. Look at it. Your sea moss jar don't do. They see I was not falling out. You ain't perfect the flow. Just wanted to show y'all that, man, real quick, man. But yes, let me wrap this up. Get to the laundry, mid of that. You know? Yeah, we're gonna wrap that up. Oh man, that's good. I feel the minerals already flowing through me, man. Yeah, but definitely tap in with that Shanu sea moss, man. Definitely tap in with that, man. Shout out to Rob the reporter. Yeah, Rob was on point today, man. Definitely tap into the smoke session. I know he's gonna go on. I'm gonna try to get on his show with him. But yeah, man. I'm telling you, never sell your soul to these devils, man. These devils are busy. It's a constant battle, man. You gotta, I always tell you, man, keep God first, man. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay true to you. Invest in your brand, and everything will come through. Oh man, I should have showed y'all the other style trucker has. I'll do that later, man. I'll do that later.